everybody, Nick here with Crafts and Drafts. Today should be a quick video. I've got this 2001 F250 5.4 that has a pretty bad miss. You could hear it. She's not running very happy. You can hear her popping off. So I've already changed the spark plug in cylinder number 5. That's what that looks like. So like I said, it was cylinder number 5, and we know that because we take the scan tool and we read the codes. P0305 is a cylinder 5 Misfire. Okay. So I already changed the plug. So I've got a new coil to put in. And thankfully, it's not too much of a bear to change. The Ford's cylinder, Jesus, I'll get you. The Ford cylinder numbers are easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the cylinder 5 coil. Now if it were Chevy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be buried in the back. So let me see if I can get you guys set up. There's one screw right here, so we're gonna have to pop this guy off. Do that one-handed. There we go. Grab him off. I'm gonna take the air intake right here off this guy. I don't even know if you guys can see it or not, but we'll find out, I guess. All right, and it's just one bolt, a little screw holding this guy in. That's it. So let me see if I can get you in a position where you guys can see it. And we'll all right, so that might be the best I can do. So we're gonna get in there with a 1/4 inch socket. Right on there. He came off nice. I just have these out, so I did put a little anti-seize on them, so make it easier to get if I have to. So now, if it's not the coil, I guess it would have to be fuel. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, but I can do this basic stuff. There we go. Screw out. Now we can take the coil out. Pop. And I don't know. Looks all right, I guess. I don't know. Little tab here to pop. The guy comes right out. There we go. All right. So we got a fresh new coil. Said it was Motorcraft. Doesn't say Motorcraft anywhere on it. Oh. I don't know. Got it from Amazon, so who does know? You back in there. All right. Get out of the way. Down. All right, you seem to be in there pretty good. We'll get the screw lined up, dropped in. Oh. Almost lost this guy. All right. You in there. Try and find your home. There you are. Tighten down. All right. Snug you up a little bit more. There we go. There you going. No beer today either. I didn't feel like cracking one open. I can't believe I said that. But it should be pretty quick. So it wasn't worth it. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Yeah, all right. Not too tight, but that's perfect. All right, now plug you back in for the fuel, and that should be it. All right. Now let's clear these codes. Where's the put the key? There, fell down. All right. We'll erase the codes. Yep. Keys on with the engine off. All right. Command sent. No codes remaining. Perfect. Start her up. Well, that's not a good sign. She was popping already. Well, I mean, she's quiet now. Let's see if that little popping at the beginning set off a code. If not, no codes. Okay. So it is right now about 1:30. I'm gonna let the old girl run for a little while, and I'll keep an eye out, keep an ear out, and see if she starts popping again. Oh, well, I didn't put the intake back on, so that would might be contributing somewhat, but I'm gonna throw that on. I'll let her run for I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll look at the codes. So it's been about 15 minutes, and once I tightened up that air intake, she quieted right up. Usually if it's running in the yard, I can hear it popping in the house. And I was in there for about 15 minutes, had lunch with my boy, and she's been quiet. I didn't hear anything. She's idling really, really well. There's a bit of an exhaust leak that's got to be taken care of. That's a story for another day. But it looks like that coil fixed it. We'll run the codes now and see if anything popped up, but I'm really not expecting to see anything. Let's see, read codes. She's working. No codes. That's about 15 minutes of running. That's not bad. So I guess it was the coil. We'll see if it holds. They got to get that exhaust leak taken care of. But other than that, it's a decent truck. Gets the job done. She had a coolant leak the other week. That's still full. One of the clamps broke at the bottom of the radiator from just sitting, and plugged that up, and she's good to go. All right, I'm glad the coil did it. Get back on the road for next winter. Another 7-8 months away. Thanks for watching.